starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Draymond Green. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Rockets, inside Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Pass to Şengün. Durant looking around. Clock at 6. Smith outside. Counted from distance.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Green for 3. Rockets with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
So it's the Warriors now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Green. Here's Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Moody. The 3. Not going to go that time. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. Smith against Porzingis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Warriors trail by 3. Podziemski with it. Coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. Outside Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Curry. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
3 points.
It's all knotted up.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Podziemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Green from the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Pass to Smith. From the arc. And Şengün throw it down.
Offensive rebound is a big part of Şengün's game. Just look at his numbers. They've been great over the years.
Outside Podziemski. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Curry. Rockets with a rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Now here's Smith, coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Outside, Green. Lets the three fly. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 3. Outside Durant. Eason, pass to Durant. Ooh, it's stolen away. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Smith against Green. Porzingis with a screen on Smith. And here's Green from the arc. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Smith inside. Green covering. And a missed layup. Warriors trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Up and over Smith. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Teams try and get physical with Porzingis, and understandably so. But he is not having any of it right now.
Golden State. Kristaps Porzingis at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Now here's Thompson, coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. For 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Smith with a screen on Curry. Smith outside. Left side, Durant. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Smith's got 6.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Back to Podziemski. Outside Curry. Back to Podziemski. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Thompson passes to Eason. Pass to Smith. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. The Warriors trailing. It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Durant for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Here's Curry. He has 6. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Porzingis. The 3 from Curry. Smith with the rebound. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Over Green. No good there. Off the double clutch. Warriors trail by 5 to the paint. Curry passes to Moody. And here's Porzingis, defended by Şengün. Now here's Curry. Shoots over Eason. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 8. Pass to Spencer. Screen by Horford. To stop the drought. And that one's good. Spencer.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Outside Tate.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Capella. Horford covering. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, VA, they're lying.
Take a break.
Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
That one's off.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for Finney-Smith. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Horford outside. It's rebounded by Houston. It's Tate on the wing. Melton covers. Pass to Şengün. 1:16 left in the first quarter here. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Şengün, no good on the free throw. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Porzingis. 5 points in the game. And that one drops. Porzingis has got 7 points. Houston leading by 6. Outside Finney-Smith. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Melton. For 3, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Houston.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And Sengun throw it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Melton outside. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
We've got Jayshawn Tate. Shepard is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Sengun in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Sengun, coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And he had 3 huge blocks, which had a psychological effect as much as anything.
Here's Horford. They trail by 9. Finney-Smith inside. Here's Tate. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Sengun. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got 11.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Here's Sengun. Outside Tate. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Horford pulls it in. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 9-point game. And that one's good. Porzingis.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Finney-Smith. Pure from 3-point range. He has 6.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. All right, let's check out the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams that'll pick your pocket. In third, the Warriors.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Warriors trail by 10. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Şengün. And Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Durant, he's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Here's Shepherd. Warriors with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
What a finish from Porzingis.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. They double-team Durant. Şengün against Porzingis. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the corner. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Now here's Horford. No points so far. Right side Curry. Melton on the wing. Okogie pulls down the board. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Now here's Melton. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Durant. Durant on the move. And he gets it to go.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Okogie. Free throws good from Durant. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Thompson. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's good for 2. Smith's got 8.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 10. Green up top. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Shepherd. Outside Durant. Here's Shepherd from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Melton outside. To the middle. Outside Curry. Porzingis surveying the floor. Pass to Melton. Porzingis sets a screen. The three is up. And Melton is good for three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now Durant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Count it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Warriors trail by 6. Melton outside. Porzingis against Şengün. Outside Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Pass to Shepherd. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Eason subbed in for Shepherd. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Melton. Outside Eason. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. Eason can't get it to go. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Moody passes to Green. And here's Horford. Still no points. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Moody from outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. The Rockets have gone 8 of 15 in the second. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. Santos has checked in for the Warriors. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Podziemski. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Curry against Thompson. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Capella. Now here's Durant. Driving inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Now here's Green. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
Curry with it, defended by Thompson. Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Smith finds Durant. 1:44 left in the first half of this game. They double-team Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
You want this man holding the ball right here. Durant, he can work under pressure now.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Let's go with a three. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Thompson passes to Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 26 points.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 11. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Now here's Durant. He's got 26. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bajemski, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That one misses. Good on the second one. Houston leading by 5. Outside Durant. Over to the wing. Here's Eason. They get it again. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
So it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, let's wrap it up and get ready for your Occupy Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Golden State Warriors.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for that game against the Celtics, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Green out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 4 assists now tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Talking about Alper and Şengün for a moment. But a KP flying high.
Now, why not throw it up to Porzingis? That's what he's there for.
Houston leading by 7. Durant, pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. Five to shoot. Again, Houston.
What I like about Durant is his shot selection. Just such an intelligent shot taker.
Podziemski with it. Outside Porzingis. Shoots over Şengün. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That means jump ball.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. And here's Porzingis. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Green. After the basket by Houston. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 6th assist of the night. The Rockets lead by 6. Throws it up high. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Impressive dime from KD. You look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
Moody passes to Green. Now Podziemski. Pass to Curry. 4-3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith finds Durant. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a 10-point Houston lead.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Rockets, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And checking out Golden State, they're 4 spots behind them.
When I look at the Rockets, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they'd better do it quick.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Outside Moody. On the wing, Green, covered by Smith. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis taking the contact.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Green.
His 3-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Outside Curry. The 3. Curry splashes it in.
That is just a thing of beauty. Curry's stroke is flawless.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 6 assists now in the game. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. Curry looking it over. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Stephen Curry. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Here's Curry. And he's got 28 now. Outside Podziemski. Outside Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Şengün. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Şengün's got 8.
Putting his head down and attacking. Şengün goes right through the contact.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And let's take this time to check out the small forwards who have been scoring well over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by Kevin Durant.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league, just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Now here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Here's Porzingis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Porzingis has got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Curry against Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside Curry. Back to Podziemski. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Over Moody. Durant's shot is off.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
High post Green. Back to Curry. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Now here's Thompson. 14 points for him. Nice shot by Durant.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Now here's Pajemski. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side Durant. Smith outside. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Moody. Back to Pajemski. And here's Curry. Launches it. It's rebounded by Şengün. Smith against Green. Smith inside. He can't get it to go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside Curry. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And the Warriors make some changes. Here's Horford, still without a bucket. Here's Santos. Pass to Horford. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Santos can't get it to go. Houston leading by 5. Here's Shepherd. Back to Okogie. Screen by Capella. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Outside Tate to the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
Houston shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hayden's checked in.
At the line for your Rockets, Capella. 1 shot.
Warriors trail by 8. Melton outside. Pass to Santos. Stolen by Capella. Denny Smith passes to Capella. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
And it's just so active for his size. Capella is hard to guard.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Post is checked in for Payton. So hits one and misses one at the line. Part of the 2007 draft, Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, well, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
Now here's Tate. Capella inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Horford inside. Finney Smith's there. Can they get it? Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Fires the three. And it's Shepherd missing. And so Horford will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 9. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Houston leading by 9. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Shepherd. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. That one no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Houston leading by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. The moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Alperon Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Shepherd. And it's Tate in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Screen by Horford. From deep, Melton. Okogie pulls down the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepherd. Melton covers. Right side Tate. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Outside Porzingis. And he gets that one. Porzingis has got 10 points here in the second half.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Şengün throw it down.
He works the angles really well on his drives, and it helps that Şengün can finish with either hand.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Porzingis. Right wing. Pass to Melton. And here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Hits the trifecta. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Shepherd. Melton covers. Here's Şengün. And Porzingis with the block. Wrecks the rim.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size, rock the rim.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Okogie. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Okogie's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Şengün passes to Durant. Shoots a fadeaway. The Warriors pull it in. Up top, Curry, defended by Şengün. Melton outside. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. Melton outside. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Again, Golden State.
I just love the ball movement.
The Rockets lead by 3. Outside Durant. They double team Durant. And here's Shepherd for 3. Santos pulls it in.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Outside Curry. Curry finds his way through inside.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Durant pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Pass to Shepherd to win the cold spell. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
Now here's Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Outside Durant. They double team Durant. And here's Shepherd for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Melton finds Curry. The shake. Oh, Stephen Curry, shot maker extraordinaire.
Tougher than he looks. Curry is unbelievable. This man's a true superstar.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Warriors, D'Anthony Melton taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Eason comes in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Santos. Both good from the line that time. Houston has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Thompson passes to Şengün. Outside Durant. Buries it down low. Durant's got 38 points.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, quarter guy.
Melton outside. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Curry from deep three-point land. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Houston leading by 3. Smith passes to Thompson. The 3 ball. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now here's Curry. Melton outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now Durant. Pass to Şengün. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Left side, Green. Thompson against Curry. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Now Easton. Houston working the ball around. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Durant. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Melton outside. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Smith finds Thompson. And here's Şengün. Outside Thompson. Porzingis there for the rebound. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Şengün. Oh, off target from downtown. The Rockets lead by 8. Outside Durant. No good from 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Curry.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots. The Warriors call timeout.
Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
It's both from the stripe.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Pick by Smith. Beyond the arc. Easton outside. Here's Durant. Another shot. Porzingis there for the rebound. Warriors trail by 6. And we've got 1:18 left in the final quarter. Şengün with a steal.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Yes, sir!
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
58 seconds left in the fourth. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Here's Porzingis. Outside Podziemski. Takes a 3. And he nails it.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Outside Durant. Nails it.
Huge points from Durant. He lives for these spots.
Puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Curry. Green outside. Let's loose for 3. Şengün pulls it down.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Johnson.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Green outside for 3. So it's Houston winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.